Really, this is an auspicious evening. When we meet our friend, Mr. Edward Braunstein, most of the time he's so busy. He cannot even, spend even a couple of minutes, with us, because the moment he comes, the rest of the friends, they come and start talking to him, and sometimes we ourselves don't get a chance to talk. Now this event is going to be something like a private get-together. We have enough time to meet and greet him. Now the whole idea is we want to really thank our assembly member for all the sacrifice he's doing. Just running a home is not easy. Taking care of the kids, parents, husband, and all the, whatever we have to do. Maintaining a single home itself, it's very tough. And sometimes when we have to maintain and get into our associations, again, it's a tough task. But Mr. Braunstein plays a very vital but multiple roles. So as an assemblyman, he's in charge of is part of so many committees. Now for all the committees, anything happening on the decisions, he is answerable. He has to bring down all the connections, networks, for that success is, the committee's decisions to be successful. Once again, on behalf of all of you, I welcome Mr. Edward Braunstein.
Thank you, Koshy, and just thank you everybody for all the kind words. I really appreciate it. And it was nice to have my family here to hear all those nice things as well. I appreciate it. First, let me start by thanking Koshy, right? I've been in office for 16 years now, and I've gone through 2 redistricting where they changed the district lines. And the most recent redistricting after the 2020 census, I picked up a larger part of Belrose and Glen Oaks and Floral Park, and I picked up a larger South Asian community. And I needed somebody to help introduce me to the community, help me learn the issues, and I started to send around feelers for someone who could work in my office to help me accomplish that. And a few people came back. I know Dilip came back, and they suggested Koshy, right? And I knew Koshy from around, and the one thing I knew about Koshy was that he had run for city council, right? And the one thing I've learned in government, being around for a little bit, is sometimes you don't want to hire somebody who's run for office before, right? Because they march to their own drum, and a lot of times you're concerned that they're more promoting themselves rather than the candidate or the elected official. So I was a little bit nervous about Koshy, not Koshy himself, just the fact anybody who had run for office, it makes a little bit nervous. And I will tell you what put it over the top was your former opponent, Linda Lee, the current councilwoman. She called me, right? And when you have someone who you ran against in a race who respects you so much that Linda called me up and she's like, listen, I'm telling you, Koshy's the best person for you. And it was the best decision I've ever made. Koshy, you have been just a phenomenal partner in all this, introducing me to everybody, helping me understand the issues, and just give Koshy a round of applause. I'm so grateful for everything. And I just want to thank all of you, right? I know many of you. I've been coming here to Santoor to meet with you for a while now. And you've been so welcoming, and you've made me feel so comfortable. I always joke with my wife, Steph, I go to a lot of events, right? And I'll be honest, sometimes I'm not that excited to go to some events, right? Because I go to so many. But if I'm not ever leaving the house and I'm going to visit with all of you, especially if I'm coming here to Santoor, I'm in a good mood. I'm happy to come. I feel comfortable. And I just really appreciate the warm welcome that you all have given me, and it means a lot to me, especially for you to be here helping me out. as I get ready for re-election in November. And give yourselves a round of applause. And it also, you've been so good to me also that I wanted to bring my family here today. Right? My parents and my wife Stephanie, they don't come to a lot of events, to be honest with you, right? And they've been with me through, thick and thin from the beginning. Just by way of a little background, my father is retired now. He was the director of IT for the Legal Aid Society when he was working. And my mother she ran the cafeteria at the Mary Lewis Academy, which is a girls' school in Jamaica Estates, for over 20 years. So, they worked hard, and they gave me, my brother and sister, all the opportunities we have today. But even after they're retired, they still help me through all of it. Every election time, on election day, they'll be out handing out those cards on the street, calling up, telling people to vote. And they also help when I'm up in Albany, right? I have 3 children. I spend a lot of time upstate, and they're always there to help who needs to go to soccer practice, who needs to go to basketball. And then, so really I just want the opportunity. First I want to meet everybody, and I just want the opportunity to publicly thank you. And then I also just want to thank my wife, Stephanie. Stephanie too. I mean, not only is it I'm in Albany a lot, but you know what politics is like these days. There's a lot of negativity, right? And I can handle it, right? I signed up for this. It's easier on me than it is on your family sometimes. And she handles everything with grace. And she always has to listen to me when I come home, So, Stephanie, really, I just thank you for everything. And, I like we said, I am running for re-election in November, right? And those of you know me from coming to events, but just to explain a little about my politics is, I've been in office for 16 years, and I really don't get involved in the divisiveness, right? I really don't get involved in, it seems like the people who get the most attention these days are the people who say something controversial, or the people who are on social media all the time. And if you say something negative, it gets a lot of clicks. For me, I try to develop relationships with everybody. There's the Democratic Party, as was discussed earlier, has a broad spectrum. There's people on the left, there's people to the middle. Up in Albany, I have friendships with everybody. If they have a good idea and I agree with them, we'll work to pass it. If they have an idea that I disagree with, I'll tell them I disagree with them, but that doesn't make them their enemy. And it's the same thing with people, Republicans on the other side of the aisle. I mean, they're elected by 130,000 people just like me. Our job is to go up there and try to solve problems for the people we represent. And when you sit down and talk with people, you realize that most people are good. They might have different ideas, but we all want the same things, right? And these are the things that I fight for. We all want our community to be safe. We all want our schools to be excellent. And here in Eastern Queens, we have excellent schools. We all want access to quality health care. These days, people are pressed with affordability, right? It just seems like everything's getting so expensive, whether it's the groceries or the utility bills, the gas prices, right? These are auto insurance. People are really struggling with costs, and these are the things that we are trying to address up in Albany. Just basic things that people ask for. So, I once again, I appreciate everybody's support. Your friendship means so much to me. And, I'm looking forward to getting out there, getting on the street, knocking on doors. Come November, I'll go stand at the railroad station. I live in Bayside, we have railroad station. I'll go stand at the railroad station, I'll stand at the supermarket, I'll introduce myself to people. And like I said, you realize, despite all the negativity, most people are good. Right? And people are generally kind, and they can stop and talk. And that's the positivity that I try to bring to all of you. So once again, oh, by the way, the Jain Temple folks, I look forward to checking out your my two boys play soccer at the soccer field behind the Queen's Farm over there. And I drop them off and then I go walk around the neighborhood all the time. So I'll just take a walk down there and check it out. So anyway, Koshy, everybody, thank you so much for the support. It means the world to me and my family. And I look forward to just staying in contact with you and having a victorious November. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for all the dedication and service and support for the community. Of course, the dedication and sacrifice you do. And we really want to thank the family for all the sacrifice they are doing. It's not easy. I mean, we all get position, we all get job, we all get money and all that. But, the family, if they can meet only once in a week. So that's really tough thing. And also, he travels from New York here to Albany, driving on his own. When you compare to the Indian politicians, he is something like a minister, elected minister. And a minister in India has 3 drivers. I know I have a friend minister. 3 drivers officially paid. And also 4 or 5 secretaries, PAs, officially paid. They paid their own homes. Everything is here. Look at our friend. He drives everything on his own and on the phone, calling, pulling over the service road and thinking, hey, what's happening there? All that, it's a great sacrifice, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
So when can we eat, Koshy?
Yeah, we're going to eat now. After one more minute, we have our bishop. Look, the support coming in automatically, unknowing blessings coming in. Bishop Stephen Kumar, for anything and everything, he's always with us. We called him and he said, we will finish the service half an hour earlier, and him and his church congregants, all of them are here. Thank you so much. We welcome you all. Let me request our Bishop Stephen Kumar and request you to say a few words. Thank you.
And I request everybody to come and support. I know that Edward Braunstein is a great supporter for us. And also I have seen that many times he is coming and supporting all, especially in our Indian community, we always call him. He is always there to support us. I'm very grateful that, we have to be very grateful to have such an assemblyman here. Thank you very much.
As far as my knowledge goes, Edward Braunstein, the assemblyman, is always supportive of us. Indian community itself. It's not just organization or anything, it's the Indian community itself. So I am so grateful to him. That is the main reason that I came. I had to go for something else also. In between, I might disappear, so please don't look for me. I'm just letting you know in advance. Thank you very much.
Here I am proud of my profession. I was a registered nurse, but I am retired now. Proud to be a nurse. I saw the Honorable Edward Braunstein many times. I personally met him a few times, but I don't remember. I don't think he remembered me. I always found him with our own Mr. Koshy. We remember and we get along. We saw Mr. Koshy for a long way. So we are friends.
I want to tell you, I'm a New York City Education Department employee. So many times I spoke with my staff about Mr. Edward Braunstein. Some of them, they were known about him. They said, oh, he's such a great man, very humble man. And then I don't want to tell anything, but they tell everything for me. Then I'm so great, When I saw the pictures, last time we had pictures and I saw them, they're very happy again. So thank you, sir, for inviting such a nice family here. I'm so happy.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so proud of Edward Braunstein. You are the assemblyman to this New York District 26. So we all very proud of you. And I like to see Mr. Braunstein's family too. So thank you so much, everyone.
My name is Dr. Sumita Sengupta. I know many of you here because Koshy set this up. Thank you, Koshy. I don't know how many years we go back. Way back, I met Ed through my mother, the late Mrs. Uma Sengupta, who was also an elected official, and they worked together. And just the rest is history. In terms of associations and engagement, Koshy has insisted I join this as a trustee, so I had to.
Hi, good evening. My name is Richard Moses. I'm an RN, and I was invited by Mr. Koshy sir, and I came to know Honorable Edward Braunstein through him, and I have seen him many times past 1 year. He's been there for any community events and any nursing events and FBMI events. He was there to support us. It's such a great thing, and we are very, very happy to be here. And I wish you all the success, sir. Thank you very much for doing such a great things to protect the community, to do good things for the community. And you will definitely be elected again, and you will continue to do good things for us. And thank you very much for your great, and thank you for the whole family to support you in this. Thank you so much.
My name is Ashok Jain. I am one of the founder of the FBMA, Global Park Velvet Indian Restaurant Association, and it is always there to help us whatever we need. I am also part of the Jain Temple of New York, which we are building over here on 260th Street and Union Turnpike. And recently we needed some help in the process, and Mr. Koshy helped us through your office and everything, and we appreciate very much.
Good evening, everyone. I represent Jain Temple of New York. I am the Vice Chairman Board of Trustees and currently involved in the construction of the new temple which we are building across the street. It's a nice, beautiful building. Right around the corner, when you get out, you could see there are white shikhar. We call it a shikhar, which is like a dome, 3 dome. So I would really appreciate if you guys, after the meeting, we all can visit and you could take a look.
Good evening. I am Shanji Nasir. Mr. Koshy has invited me for this great event, and especially thank you for Assemblyman Edward Braunstein.
So I am wishing you all the very best for your re-election, and even though we live in New Hyde Park, but our family live here, I will be asking them to support you, and all the very best, you and your family. Thank you so much.
The next flower goes to thank you. Great.
Can we give one to Rebecca?
The place I grew up, and
sir, please continue to help our people. Thank you once again. All the God blessings with you, and whatever our community, our Orthodox Christian community can help you, I assure you, we can do whatever we can.
So the way I see that he attends more events of South Asian and particularly Indian events than I attend. So he's a great supporter for our community, and we should support him fully with our open heart. With that, I just say thank you. I'm with my wife Kirti. We live together and we work together in the same place. So I am her boss everywhere. Anyway, thank you.
So a good leadership will give us peace and happiness as well. So these are the 3 things I would highlight. So thank God for the family, for the beautiful family that we have here. And thank God for the great servant leadership. And finally, for peace and quiet in the community. And I wish you all the best and success. Thank you.